What's up, everybody? Nintenjoel here on the Mega Retro Brothers channel with my brother from another mother, Tim, Mr. Shogun Death. What is up, my man?
What's going on, Joel? How you doing this evening, brother?
Not bad. I am drinking a good beer and ready for this podcast. We've been away for just a little bit, and
Absolutely.
we're ready with some topics.
Yes, sir.
You're ready,
yes, sir,
right?
Yeah, I'm absolutely
I'm ready.
ready. I'm always
ready.
ready. I'm always ready.
I'm ready.
I'm always ready.
I'm ready if you're ready. And if you're ready, I'm ready. So let's be ready together. Yeah.
Yes, baby.
All right. So, first of all, what are you drinking tonight?
Oh, dude, I'm drinking some dirty old fucking Millers, bro. Didn't get to go to the good store, so I'm drinking some dirty ass trash. But it's all
Well,
good.
you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. Like,
Mm-hmm.
once in a while I'll drink something shitty. I drank a Hurricane Ice not that long ago. I'm not proud of it,
Gotta do what
but
you
it
gotta
happened.
do, bro.
It happened. So,
But what matters is, what are you drinking right now?
what am I drinking right now? I am drinking an Alpha Centauri from Hop Valley, which is in Eugene, Oregon, and they are literally across the street from Ninkasi Brewing. So
Oh,
if you ever
shit.
want good beer, if you ever want good beer in Eugene, it's not very hard to find. It's like
Wonderful.
everywhere. Yeah, so it's just as prevalent as the weed. Fucking hippie town. So, all right. So that was quick on the beer. So we did the song project again, and if you guys weren't aware of it, if you missed the podcast where we did this last time, we are reviewing songs of each other's that we love. So, like, last time Tim gave me a Trivium song that means a lot to him, and I gave him a Nagelfar song from Germany, and
Yeah,
we
yeah.
reviewed them, just the songs, and it was fucking really fun. It was really cool. So we're gonna do that again. He gave me a song, I gave him a song, and I'm gonna let Tim explain a little further what he gave me, I guess.
Oh, okay. So, basically, since we did, basically it's a homework thing, and we go throughout the week or whatever, how long we give each other, and we listen to these songs and then basically pick them apart because they're not songs that we normally listen to, but it has to deal with metal, period. But
Exactly.
the song that I gave Joel was actually from August Burns Red, one of my fucking favorite bands ever. They're coming in January here in Virginia Beach, and I can't wait. But
Nice.
the song's name is Mariana's Trench. This song is fucking awesome. I love
It
this
really
song
is.
so much. It's just instrumentally wise, it's fantastic. But I'm gonna let Joel talk about more about that. But we'll just go out. It actually came out on the album Constellations. Came out in July 2009, actually. So that's a little bit of background for it. But I'll let Joel
Nice,
talk
older
more
than
about
I
it.
thought, actually.
Right?
Nice. That's old. That's older than I thought. I thought that was really, really, really clean production on that song.
Right.
And I listened to a couple other songs theirs too, and they weren't bad. And the thing about this, folks, is that we're giving each other songs from genres of metal that we don't normally listen to. Tim's not generally a black metal head. I'm not generally, into this like technical. I don't even know what you'd call these guys. They reminded me of a little bit of like technical death metal meets something like maybe Trivium, and I don't really know what to call that genre anymore. It's like tech death, but it's like
It's
new
weird.
death.
They call it like fucking like metalcore something.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I could
With
see
like
metalcore.
like a spice of progression or progressive in it.
But it's a lot more technical than like old school metalcore.
Oh,
so-
absolutely, absolutely.
yeah, so it's a different thing, but yeah, I can see that metalcore actually tag fitting maybe better than anything else. Like okay, maybe it's technical metalcore. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah. So, anyways, this song opens up, seemingly enough, like fairly mellow, with a nice twin guitar melody and
Oh yeah.
just some really nice stuff going on. And then it gets to like a minute, and you're thinking, "Are vocals gonna come in anytime?" And I'm not minding, and I'm not minding either. It's just a great thing going on. And then about a minute and a half through, the vocals kick in, melody kicks up, distortion kicks on, and it's technical wizardry with like really, really clean production, but not like overly flashy. Like, I don't really know how to describe that, but there's some bands that play that style that I don't like their production. It's too clean, it's overly polished, and it doesn't lend to the music sounding organic at all. Whereas this sounds like it's still being played by humans. So,
Right on, man. Hell yeah.
yeah, it had soul to it. I gotta say that, especially the beginning, the first minute and a half. really set the tone, because the rhythm and the melodies still continue, just distorted and a little more complex. And I don't know, just and then it has a cool breakdown at the end,
Right.
and
Oh God, yeah.
and then the fade out is really nice, while it's still just, technical wizardry going on at the end. The way it fades out is really nice. Dude's vocals are spot on. Really enjoy the drums, though. The drums really,
Dude,
really grabbed me. He's a great skinsman, man. He's definitely pounding away and getting some really nice drum fills, and just spreading the atmosphere between all of the musicians very well. I thought it was a very well done song. So
Yay!
yeah,
Fuck yeah.
not something I like normally would listen to, but
Right.
at the same time, nothing I was against at all when I even heard it the first time.
Awesome.
It didn't offend me at all the first time. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll give this a chance. And I ended up listening to it today probably 4 times, and it's pretty good. So I like it a lot. Yeah, I'll
That's what
spin
I'm
it again
fucking
for
talking
sure.
about.
Yeah,
quick fun fact about August Burns Red. They're not a Christian band, but they are a Christian metal band, if that makes any sense at all.
I was actually gonna bring that up because I noticed they were on oh man, what record label is it? Solid State? I want to say it's
I don't
Solid
know what
State
they're on
Records.
right now.
Yeah, back then at least. Yeah.
Back then,
Yeah,
but they went to Fearless a while back. I can't remember what the records they're on right now though. But
yeah, I think that one I read was on Solid State, which, if I am correct, is a Christian label, and I believe Living Sacrifice used to be on that, or what is on that. Not really
Right
sure,
on.
but actually a really great label. Really great label.
Righteous.
I don't listen to it.
Literally.
I don't listen to it.
Righteous.
Right,
Literally.
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 It's the king of metal. So yeah, I don't listen to a lot of Christian metal.
The king of metal.
I don't listen to a lot of Christian metal, but you can't ignore some bands. I mean, I'm not into Satanism either, but I listen to satanic metal, so why would I ignore?
There you go. Exactly.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Why would I ignore Christian metal if it's good? I personally am a huge fan of Living Sacrifice. They're my favorite Christian band. X-Toll fucking
fuck
kicks
yeah,
ass.
Dude. That's what's up.
Yeah.
See,
And then
I like Christian bands a lot, and I don't listen to too much satanic stuff, but Dumi Bagheera is fucking fantastic.
yeah, exactly. I mean, I think satanic lyrics are just as cheesy as Christian lyrics, so I could really care less.
Right.
But yeah, that was a great song, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, I did actually mean to bring that up, what label they're on, because I had a feeling they might have been a Christian band, or at least related to those Christian bandmates on their labels.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, have you ever heard Living Sacrifice?
I have not, and I'm going to be checking it out very soon.
Oh man, you got to check out Living Sacrifice. I highly recommend the Reborn album. That's the first one I listened to. It's fucking dark. It's pretty good.
Awesome.
Okay, so all right. So I hate to do more talking here, but I gave you a song, and let me just give you a little background on this. This song fucking means a lot to me. This song means a fucking lot to me. This is like one of my calming songs, one of my try to mellow out songs and try to like put myself in a happy place songs. And on top of that, this is the first song I believe that I ever showed Jessica when we got together, and she absolutely loves this song. Gallow Braid is just one dude, and he records everything. He records everything individually, does the drums himself, the guitars, all that. And interestingly enough, I met this dude, Jake Rogers, I believe his name is. I met this dude in his other band, Visigoth. They came to Medford and played a live show, and they play more like powerish metal, but pretty good stuff. You should actually check it out. Yeah, Visigoth is actually really fucking good, but he's great name too. Oh, and the album cover's fucking sick. But anyways, he's actually the vocalist of that band, so he does vocals in both. But Gallow Braid, he does everything. And I'm sorry I gave you another super long song. I didn't really mean to. It was really more about giving you an important song.
That mattered. I didn't know that at the time, folks, listeners.
Yeah,
I did not know that how important this song was to Joel till just fucking
Yeah, we
now.
gave each other these. Yeah, we gave each other these songs kind of quickly this time, and didn't really give much of a background. But Gallow Braid, this song is just amazing. So, and I should probably say the name of the song. It is, oh god, Oak and Aspen. So yeah, check it out. We'll leave a link in the description below to both of these songs. Actually, why the hell not? That's actually a great thing to do.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. They're both on YouTube, so you guys can check it out. So anyways, go ahead. Tell me what you thought of
man.
Oak and Aspen.
So first and foremost, this individual is completely and utterly just a pure masterpiece of a musician. I could not believe that this was one person that did all this. First and foremost, it
Yeah, same when
when
I first heard it.
it
Yeah,
was
I was
so
like,
crazy.
what?
Like
Yeah,
that you said that this is one guy. I was like, what the fuck? This is one guy? This is ridiculous. The way
yep,
that he
yep.
plays these instruments so differently, it sounds like it's compiled by a full band, if not an orchestra sometimes. But it's a beautiful song. Like I didn't expect this at first when if I first put it on, I was just like, what the fuck is Joel making me? What? This is Joel's song? Like this is what he gave me. At first, it starts off so slow and beautiful, and gets a little melodic here and there, but it's just clean acoustic. And I was like, wow, okay, this is really sick. When is the singing ever gonna start? Does it ever start?
Yeah.
It does
Right?
start actually, much later, but there's just there's so many great riffs in the song because it does get heavy too, and it's like really fucking powerful and like the best like thing of it all. I mean, it's 11 minutes and 22 seconds of your whole life. Just and but the way that this guy did it was just the constant change. Just it made it the song flow just like
Yes,
wonderfully.
yes.
It was just like the way Joel was talking about that it's his like meditation song or his go-to song when he needs to chill. Like this song progresses up and down and just flows constant all the way to the end, and
Yeah, and
it's so sick. And there's different freaking, I mean, he sings differently on it as well. There's clean vocals on it. He's screaming on it. It's like what the fuck, but oh the
and
guitars,
his vocals are great too. No matter what he does,
right?
it's like dude opens his mouth and it's just pure gold.
It is.
Yeah,
I completely agree
yeah.
with that. Um, I let it play out. I don't know countless amount of times that I've probably listened to the song like about 12 times now since we
Oh
gave each
wow.
other it. But I would just leave it on, like I'd be cleaning my house or like just jamming in the car or whatever, doing whatever. But I would just leave it on, and then it'd go play more of his stuff, and that's fucking good shit. Like good
Yeah,
ass
he's a
fucking
great.
good ass shit. Just pure fucking musician here that we have.
Yeah,
So get the fuck
yeah.
out there and check this shit out.
It's something that I feel like a lot of people could like. Not even just straight up black and death metal fans. Like I feel like some of it's mellow enough and atmospheric enough that
Oh,
the
absolutely.
casual metal listener can perk up and say, "Yo, whoa, what's that?" You know what I mean? That's kind of what Jessica did,
Oh, right on.
because she wasn't she wasn't into black metal at all. But I figured if you're gonna ease somebody into black metal,
Hey,
try something like Gallowbraid or try something like Agalok
yeah,
or
you
Drugged.
got to use lube
Yeah,
first. You got to use a little bit of
yeah,
the lube
exactly.
before
Yeah,
you.
you can't just go straight in and expect results. So so yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'm really glad you like that song, man.
No, dude,
It's
it was beautiful. I love it. I'm going to continue to listen to Gallowbraid. I can't listen. I
nice.
can't wait to listen to what is it? Fucking Vesigrad. I can't remember the name of it, but I'm sure you'll
Which
tell me.
one?
His other band.
The Naglfar.
No, his other band, the Gallowbraid guy.
Oh, Visigoth.
Visigoth, that's it. So yes,
Yeah,
I can't
yeah, it's
wait to.
actually pretty good stuff. Yeah, actually, you know what? I see you liking that band a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
It's lyrically, I believe it's kind of Vikingish, and yeah, dude, it's good shit.
That's
It's good
perfect.
shit.
My
I
fucking.
I don't generally like that powerish kind of fantasy metal, but the thing about Visigoth
I
is
love that.
they're heavier than like bands like Dragon Force or something like that. They're a little
Okay.
more doomy, not
Like
doomy, but like mid-paced and like
Armano Moth
deliberate.
style. Armano Moth.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Amon Amarth, the
I
way
fucking
they're
love
like
Armano Moth, man. Oh
the
my god.
mid-pace galloping. So imagine
Yes.
that, but
The
mixed
gallop.
with like
The
the
gallop,
fucking
man.
yeah, exactly. Mixed with like more epic soaring vocals like
Yeah.
fucking Bruce Dickinson. You know what I mean?
There are
So
some fucking shield maidens in there. And by the way,
yes,
my
yes,
wife is a Viking. She is.
nice. That's
So
badass.
she's got that going for her, and I get to nail her. So I'm kind of a Viking too, I guess.
That's
Right?
badass.
No? Okay.
Yes, I will give you thumbs up on that one, sir.
Yeah.
So, all right, it is time. We're already 15 minutes in. Holy shit.
15
Okay,
minutes in. Topic time.
give me a topic.
Yes, sir. So, all right. everyone wants to hear this, right? What are some video games that you are currently playing right now? Right now.
Oh, dude, you know what? That's one of my favorite subjects ever. I'm not even kidding. Like, because the thing is, you can ask that sometimes any day of the week, and it could change. You know.
It
So
absolutely could. It absolutely could.
faux show. So, what games am I playing right now? Well, first of all, I bought the first new game I've bought in like years. No joke. I
Ooh.
don't buy new games. You know, here's a
Ooh.
spoiler alert. I'm actually into vintage video games.
You do?
But yeah, I know it's kind of weird, but these Nintendo games are actually pieces of cardboard. They're not real. But yeah, behind these is a PS4 collection that you would not believe. So no, I don't buy new games at all. So I did though. I did. In fact, I almost pre-ordered this, and then my dumbass forgot about it and remembered fucking day it came out, and I can't even show you. It's not around here. But I got the Metroid 2 remake
Yes.
on 3DS, and I've been playing the shit out of that, and it's
Yes.
fucking way harder than the original. And let me say, this game was. There's a reason I got this game. When I was a kid, this is one of the games I had as a child was Metroid 2, and it
Yeah.
is no joke, my absolute favorite Game Boy game.
Ooh. That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking
Metroid
about.
2 is Metroid 2 is my favorite Game Boy game of all time. So fucking good. Maybe followed by something as stupid as Mario Land, but
Fair enough.
dude, Mario Land kicks ass.
It does.
But Metroid 2. So, anyways, got it. It's badass. Way harder. I'm having a hard time with the melee, like the actual combat. What's the close-up combat? Is that melee?
Melee close in combat.
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah. Anyways, you can swing at enemies at just the right time and knock them back. And
Oh
then
yeah, I know.
then
I know what
you
you're talking about. I know what you're
auto-fire.
talking about. Yes.
Yeah. Do you have the
it's
game?
straight up, man. I do.
And you've played it?
I played through maybe like until I got the little fucking I can get in a ball and then I put it down for a minute because I'm playing too much.
Oh, right on, right on. It's good. I've killed a few Metroids.
Okay.
I have the sticky ball. I have the ice beam. But then I stopped playing because the other game I'm playing right now is
Dun, dun, dun.
Shining Force 2.
Oh
My
shit.
god, so good. And I tried to play Shining Force 2 on my Retron 5, and every time I initiated the first battle, as soon as you're about to hit an enemy, it just freezes up. And so I
What?
looked it up online. Yeah, I looked it up online, and it's one of the few games that has a weird compatibility issue with the Retron 5. You can get a patch, not a patch, but like there's something you can download that'll help with it, but it makes it so that other games might have problems, so I just left it alone because
Oh, fuck that.
I have. Yeah, exactly. But I do have. I just got it recently. Spoiler alert for people that watch my pickup videos. I got a Sonic. What is it? The Sonic Genesis collection on PS3. It's like the best collection fucking ever. It's got Phantasy Star like 2 through 4. It's got Shining Force 1 and 2. It's got fucking. I mean, it's just got shit tons of games on it. So I'm playing it on my PS3. And
Dude, dope as fuck.
yeah, I'm probably like 10 fights in, 10 battles in, and Jesus Christ, Shining Force rules. God, I love the tactical combat. Shining Force and Front Mission are what got me into tactical RPGs. They fucking just kick ass. So,
Right on.
anyways, that's me. What are you playing right now, motherfucker?
Oh well, shit. Well, I just finished up Darkwing Duck, actually.
Ooh, on NES?
Yeah, on NES.
Oh, man.
That
that's
game was
badass.
hard as fuck. That game was fucking
do not-
stupid hard.
I still don't have that. Now that you beat it, you need to send me that game.
Alright, sounds good. Just kidding.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I know you wouldn't give that motherfucker
Oh,
up.
dude, it's so much fun though. It was great. It was hard.
I've
It was
never
fucking
played
hard. It
Yeah.
just-
Well, kudos on beating it.
thank you very much, sir. I'm also still playing Final Fantasy VI.
Ooh, yeah.
Here and there.
Oh, yeah, from the... From what?
I'm still playing it here or there, everything that I can, but I'm
Yeah, from
literally
the,
like almost. I know I have one character at like level 89 right now, so I probably should just go back and beat the fuck out of the game.
Yeah, you totally should.
I know.
Holy crap, man.
I don't know why I'm doing that. I've never got everybody at 99. Maybe that's why I'm doing it, but also I'm playing through Bayonetta 2 on the Wii U. That's like
Nice.
a game that I just kind of pick up like probably tomorrow, like Sunday morning now, like this time. So I'll probably pick it up and just like play like through a chapter of it, and that's what I do sometimes
Nice.
on the weekends. And then I'm also live streaming Knack 2 on PS4 right now on this channel right here on Mega Retro Bros.
Nice. Be sure to check that out, guys.
I definitely do maybe 30 to an hour at a time, just putting it out there. I'm not doing with comments or my pictures or nothing. It's just gameplay, guys. So it's nothing
Nice.
crazy. Just get in there and watch maybe a little walkthrough. Need to get you through some puzzles or whatever. But it's a really fun ass fucking game. That's it, man.
Nice.
Right now.
Nice, man. Well, that's pretty cool. Some good choices, faux show.
It's the ADHD, and I can't help it, and I fucking have to play like fucking 4 games at one time.
Right. Yeah, I usually try to play. It's funny, there was a topic about this on, maybe I'm the one that started it, damn it, on Sword. It was how many games do you generally play at once? And I try to play 2 games at once, like 1 handheld and 1 console game.
See, dude, I completely agree with that, because for me, I get to play 1 handheld, 1 new console, and 1 retro console.
Oh, that's a good way to do it. 3 games. Yeah, that's pretty good.
And it works usually fine, but then I usually just an RPG sneaks in there, and then my whole world's fucked.
Yeah, or for me, what I do is I'll like decide that it's a TurboGrafx day. You know what I mean? And I'll
there
just
you go.
play a stack of TurboGrafx games, or I'll decide it's a NES, or I'll decide it's a NES day. I just did that recently. Played like fucking 10 NES games in one day.
Dude, that's sick.
Plugged away at them. Sometimes I just feel like playing one system and just going through, and just experiencing that system for a day. It's fun to do that.
All right, so all right, give me a topic, motherfucker.
Did we do the? No, we did not. Okay, so my girlfriend's topic. My girlfriend had a good one. Yeah. So Jessica said, she said, well, first of all, what is Shogun Death's favorite genre of video games, which is RPGs.
That's correct.
So, and spoiler alert, my favorite is RPGs as well. So we don't need to answer that. It's fairly obvious if you've watched us at all. But that wasn't the question. The question was what game got you into that genre and made it your favorite genre? Maybe not the first one you played, but what's the one that had the longest lasting impact and made you want to play more and more RPGs?
Well, the very first one that obviously, Jesus, it's obvious, that comes to my head has to be Final Fantasy. It's literally my favorite fucking franchise ever. To this day, still. Dude. It has my heart. It's tugged on my heartstrings so many times, but it was just when I was 6 years old and my brother took me over to his friend's house. He had a big ass screen TV, and he's like, "Look, they were playing Super Mario and stuff." This is the first time that I was introduced into video games, period. And I seen them playing Super Mario. It looked like Mario, this weird fat plumber guy bouncing around on the screen, whatever. It was as big as I was because the big fucking ridiculous like screen that the guy had. But my brother was like, "Hey, let me play Final Fantasy." So he popped in Final Fantasy, and it was done. That was when I got into video games. So this is much even further than this. This is how I got into it. But
so did you just watch it first?
I just watched. I sat there, Indian style, in front of the fucking, or excuse me, crisscross applesauce, because I don't want to offend any fucking fuckers. So I'm sitting down, Indian style, and I'm watching the gameplay, and it was fantastic. Just the combat, everything. It was great. And then Gary got the game eventually, and he passed down his NES to me, and that was one of the first games that I got ever, and that was my first ever whole, like, I get to play Final Fantasy now. And I played through it. It took me probably like 1,000 years in my own little stupid head when I was like 7, but that's what got me into it, and that's why I love RPGs, and that's why I will always love RPGs, because god damn it, they're so fucking perfect, and they actually do have heart. There's so much heart. You
it's not
give
like
a fuck about these characters. Like, you care about each character. It's so great. So great.
Yeah, other genres just have a disconnect from having an actual personality
Oh,
because the
absolutely.
story is not as important. I mean, not all games. I mean, there's
No,
things
no.
like Metal Gear Solid, for instance, has
Oh,
great story
absolutely.
and
No.
gameplay. But I mean,
Oh, and
generally
Uncharted.
RPGs.
Uncharted's are fucking
Yeah. Oh
fantastic
yeah, yeah,
stories.
for sure.
No, but
Yeah, but
you know what?
generally RPGs are the ones that have the epic stories and they reel you in. And
They
yeah,
do.
I
It's
mean,
it's like a movie. It's like you're a part of that world. And these are the only games that I fucking cried. I have shed tears over fucking RPGs, and I'm a grown ass fucking man. So suck it. RPGs.
yeah,
That's my
yeah,
answer. Joel,
it
same
happens.
fucking question.
Well, for me, it's kind of. I mean, I don't want to copy your question. I mean, I don't want to copy your answer, but I mean,
But
there
if
are
it's the same,
two.
you can't help it.
Well, yeah, but it's not the same, and the reason why is because I'm trying to remember what I played first, but I don't remember, and it's not even so much which I played first, but it's kind of more like because I don't know which one I played first, I don't know which one influenced me more, but it's either Dragon Warrior or Final Fantasy. I mean, I played Dragon Warrior 1, I played Final Fantasy, but I'm going to have to say if I have to go with one, it's going to be Dragon Warrior 4. Yes, I
Righteous.
did play the earlier ones. I played the shit out of Final Fantasy, and Dragon Warrior 4 is a later release for sure. But then again, I got my Nintendo later, so yeah, I don't really know. But Dragon Warrior 4 for me is the one that just reeled me in. And I know you're not a big Dragon Quest, Dragon Warrior
I
fan,
want to be so bad. Hey, I gotta grab
but
beer
you
real quick.
haven't.
I gotta
But
grab a beer real quick. Keep talking.
okay, but the thing about Shogun Death is he's tried with Dragon Dragon Warrior 7, and Dragon Warrior 7, as most of you guys know, has a very, very, very tedious and slow beginning. Unlike, I mean, it's unrivaled. There's no other game that has a beginning that slow and tedious, and so I can see. I can see why that wouldn't get you into it. And then you try Dragon Quest 8, which is arguably actually one of my favorite Dragon Quests, but
It's cool,
it's
man.
different and the music will put you to sleep because it's so beautiful and melodious. So yeah, so the thing is I really recommend going back to the Nintendo days, or if I got you into translations and shit like that.
Yes,
Get the
sir.
get the Super Famicom releases. The problem with that is that Dragon Warrior 4 has for some reason been fucked eternally a couple times for US releases. For instance, on Super Famicom they re-released the first 3 Dragon Warriors in Super Nintendo graphics on the Super Famicom, so they got
Right.
upgrades. But Dragon Warrior 4 got left out of that, so fuck you, Dragon Warrior 4. Then again, on PlayStation, if you look on the back of a Dragon Warrior 7 manual, there's an advertisement for Dragon Warrior 4 coming to PlayStation.
What?
And they actually had it in, yeah, they had it in development, they had pictures of it and everything. And
Huh.
young Joel was a very excited young adult, and he really, really, really wanted a remake of his favorite game ever to come out.
Which makes
And,
sense.
and it never did. So,
Oh, ball sack.
yeah. But we did get here's the redeeming thing is and there wasn't one on Game Boy either. We got a re-release of Dragon Warrior 1, 2, and 3 on Game Boy Color, and Dragon Warrior 4 again got fucked 3 times. 3 times. But here's the kicker. Dragon Warrior 1 through 3 got ignored on the DS, and Dragon Warrior 4 did get a remake on the DS, and that is what I suggest you play, Mr. Shogun Death.
Fine, I'll play the goddamn games. When I beat
But
Final
anyways,
I beat Final Fantasy 6. I'll play a Dragon Warrior game. I promise
yeah, you
you.
got to.
I'm promising
got to.
Joel on fucking YouTube. So all you guys hear this,
Ooh.
I will play a Dragon Warrior game next as my RPG. Hands down, it's
Ooh.
happening.
All right. Do you have Dragon Warrior 4 on DS by any chance?
No, I do not, but I do have.
Oh, okay.
I have other ways to play it.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, 4 kicks ass. I mean, if you're really willing to go old school like Final Fantasy, like one of your favorites, then go with Dragon Warrior 4 on NES. It is expensive if you get the actual cart. But,
Right, I only have Dragon Warrior 1
Fuck.
and 2 right now, and actual.
2's great.
But
Dude,
I
2 is
I
great
do
also.
have Dragon Warrior 4 on Famicom. I have it on my NES Classic. Speaking of
There you go.
NES Classics, let's talk about a Super NES Classic. Joel.
Oh, dude, I have something so important to say about NES Classic. Fucking ugh. I'm so sick of my fucking feed being nothing but SNES Classic. Alright, so
Good.
anyways, next subject.
Next topic.
So,
All right, so we are on the 30-minute mark. but we are gonna
We
do another
are.
topic. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, go
It's
for
gonna
it.
happen. So we haven't got to do this in a while, so it's gonna be a little bit run off, but not too much,
Yeah,
guys.
we can do 5 minutes more.
No worries. So Jola, baby, I want to know
That's
something.
That's
I
funny
want to
because my
know.
nickname.
What?
You're gonna laugh at this. My nickname at work is Jola,
Jola?
and yeah, Jola. You know why?
Why?
Because there is this tiny, tiny little old Chinese lady that works in our kitchen named Lynn, and she barely knows any English, but for some reason she loves the fuck out of me, and she can't pronounce my name. She can't say Joel, so she calls me Jola. And she is amazing. She is so cool. She's
Oh, that's
always
wonderful.
like, she's like, "How you doing, Jola? You feeling good today?" It's so great. She's so funny. But, yeah. So, anyways, that's my nickname.
Oh, that sounds
Okay.
dope.
So, anyways,
Jola.
Hit me with that topic.
All right, Jola.
Nintendola.
Nintendola. Oh God, it sounds like a really bad deodorant. What is the latest, or what is the lamest concert that you have ever attended? Ever.
Oh God, Jesus Christ.
This may question your life choices. Maybe.
Oh man.
Lamest concert
been
you
to
ever been to.
So many metal concerts, those weren't lame.
Right? What's a really fucking lame one?
Well, actually, one of the metal concerts I went to was really lame, and
that's not good.
God, what the fuck? I don't remember any of the band's names. It was a bunch of fucking metal I didn't like. It was like Screamo meets like that new like technical death metal, but they do that boo in the middle of their songs, and like, oh my God, it was a bunch of like nunchucking fucking air kicking twirling motherfuckers.
Oh, fighting the fucking invisible ninjas.
Yeah, and like picking up quarters off the ground, like yeah, the old quarter move, you know.
Yeah, I'm getting quarters.
Yeah, dude, I went to a concert like that, and actually, it's where the other lamest concert I ever went to was, and that was like a blues festival thing that my friend dragged me to. He's actually an ex-friend, not because of this. Not because of this, but it may as well have been because he took me to this fucking lame ass like. I think it was more like bluegrass festival, and I mean some stuff was okay, but like some of it was just god awful, and yeah, those two hurt. And I hate to say this because I like Blue Oyster Cult, and it wasn't their fault. But I went to a Blue Oyster Cult concert one time, and there were some shitty bands with them.
Oh, nice.
And they were all like arena rock, like basically like Kid Rock clones, and it was terrible. So,
I'm sorry to hear that.
The thing is about that one's funny though, is because I worked at the smoke shop at the time, and I was actually getting paid to be at that concert because we were handing out like papers and like rolling papers and like lighters and stuff with our name on it and stuff, and because we used to promote concerts and stuff like that in the venues. Yeah,
you were working, dog.
Yeah, so we were working, but we were like getting high and drinking. So I mean, it was like a lame concert, but at the same time we were on the clock, like getting completely loaded. And then afterwards we had this like afterwards we had this after party where two of my coworkers were trading shots of Everclear with each other at my house.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, and my the guy that got me the job, who's like, he's got to be like 50, 55. He fucking walks out the door to like go home, like we're gonna go take him home, and he like straight up like a cartoon. He gets out the door, he spins on one of his heels and falls on his ass in a fucking flower, like a big flower planter box. And I mean, like 5 people fucking witnessed it, and we just laughed our asses off at like 1 a.m.
Oh my God.
Cackling our heads off with Everclear in our fucking bellies, and oh man, that was a time. So bad bands, good time.
Bad
fuck
bluegrass,
and fuck bands that tour with fucking Blue Oyster Cult. But those guys were decent. I mean, admittedly, those guys were decent.
I'm sure.
I was high as fuck when they were playing.
We need more cowbell.
Oh yeah, totally need more cowbell. So, and what's funny is like 2 weeks ago I had "Don't Fear the Reaper" stuck in my head for like fucking days, and it was pissing me off. So.
Oh my God.
Great cowbell, dude. Great cowbell. Okay, so what about you? What's the worst
Well,
concert you've ever been to?
I think the worst concert I've ever been to would have to be my friend from DC. He used to live actually here. He's a really good friend of mine, Eric. He watches the channel sometimes, so if you're watching, fuck you for taking me to this concert and making me go. We go to this. He was down here with my other friend, or our other friend, and they're like, "Hey, we're going to this concert. You want to go, Tim?" What concert? Oh, it's Luke Bryan. I was like, what the fuck is a Luke Bryan? And he was like, it's a country singer. I was like, no, I don't. And he was like, but we're down here, so like we want to get together and we just want to hang out. And I was like, nope, not doing it. Nope, you can pay for it. I'm not doing it. These motherfuckers Uber to my house and come in my house and confiscate me my whole life and say you're going to this concert with us right now.
God!
They stole me to go watch
way
a
worse than my
fucking
story.
Luke Bryan concert. It was fucking garbage. All I did was drink. I just tried to drink my face off as much as possible.
That is way worse than my story.
I didn't listen to music. I didn't listen to it at all because it was just garbage country, like new school country stuff. It wasn't like cool as fuck, like Travis Tritt or fucking like Garth Brooks back in the day, or
Kenny Rogers or some shit.
Right? Conway Twitty, baby. But
fuck, that sucks,
nothing, man. It was garbo.
That's terrible.
Super garbo. And I was just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna get drunk as shit. And it was good. Man. And I had fun because I got to hang out with those two individuals, even though they kidnapped me to go watch a stupid country concert. But I still had a good time at the end of the night because I got wasted. That was it. I had good company with alcohol equals a good time.
Yeah, that was kind of the same thing with the... Yeah, that's kind of the same thing with that Blue Oyster Cult thing.
Yeah,
it was like
9 out of 10 times. But I didn't even know what was happening. They were like, hey, this next band's playing. I was like, I don't know what the fuck this even means. I'm going to go get another beer. I'm going to go talk to some random people because now I'm wasted.
Nice. That's badass. That's one way to handle it.
That's my lamest concert. Luke Bryan. He's the guy that puts his ass in the sand, their toes in this. I don't know. That's the only lyrics you'll get from Shogun Death. Especially after
that. So okay, so you got me beat. You got me beat on the concert thing for sure.
Hey man, sucked. It sucked real bad.
Sounds terrible. So okay, so we are over, and I mean over on time, so that means we are over. So folks, I hope you enjoyed the podcast. I hope you enjoyed the topics. As usual, we would appreciate in the comments ideas for more topics.
Absolutely.
That is actually... Yeah, that's actually our most wanted comment, so please indulge us. And hit the subscribe button, like all that happy horse shit.
Yeah, hit the little bell. Hit the little bell. Don't forget to hit the little bell.
Yeah, don't forget the little bell. And as for me, I am Nintendo. Come check out my channel. I do epic pickups and other stuff. So yeah, check me out and keep rocking the retro games.
All right, guys, continue liking, continue subscribing to both the Mega Retro Bros right here. And also Nintendo, because he is fucking amazing. We love him.
No, you are amazing.
You're amazing.
No.
Stop saying amazing.
No,
You're
you.
amazing.
No, you. No, it's you. No, it's you.
No.
All right. No, it's you. You're amazing.
Stop it. You're the best.
No, you.
Stop it. Right. Yes, let's get Joel up to 1,000 subscribers. He is less than 100. There. Less than 100 away for 1,000 subscribers. Get the hell over there and subscribe to him. Tell your friends. Tell your mom. Tell your dog. Everybody get over to Nintendo's channel and fucking go get it. Yes, subscribe. But yes,
especially
everyone,
the moms.
Especially the moms. Come on. Moms like us. Moms like us a lot.
Yeah, they totally do.
Because we don't judge moms.
No, we don't. All right, so that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Shogun Death. You fucking rule. My brother from another mother. I think that is it.
Brutal Bit Brothers. Brutal Bit Brothers, baby. Yes, we are out.
Beautiful.
Out. I didn't know how to do that.
Off-timed motherfucker.